Hi Black Needle Society, my name is Rocio and my channel is Cocohamas Stitchery. You guys caught me literally in the middle of moving, so this is not my normal stitchy spot and is also not going to be my normal stitchy or floss tube spot in the weeks, months to come because I am in the middle of a move. But this goes to show you dedication is key. And since I saw that the deadline for this was coming up and I was literally going to be on a plane going back to the US, then we had to make this happen right now. So like I had mentioned, my name is Rocio. I am originally from San Antonio, Texas, but I have been an expat here in Nassau, the Bahamas for the last about 2 years. We are literally in the middle of another international move back to Texas. So my next hometown, or well, not hometown, my next town is going to be Houston, Texas. H-town. I don't know if that's right. H. So Houston. How did I come up with my floss tube name? So my favorite restaurant here in Nassau is called Coco Plum. Coco Plum, I believe, is a tree. I live in the Bahamas. I will be leaving the Bahamas, but my channel kind of originated here in the Bahamas. So I just took the Coco and the Hamas and became Cocohamas. And I guess since my channel basically originated here and this is kind of where I've done all of my stuff, I'm keeping it that way for the rest of time. So why do I want to become a rep for Black Needle Society? I feel, so I've been lurking for a while, and I feel like the goals and the visions and just the values that the Black Needle Society has and has kind of envisioned really align with how I am as a person and how how I handle my channel and my floss tubes and my community, where everyone is welcome, where positivity and happiness is key, where you try to find the joy in whatever little thing you can. So I really feel that from afar, because I haven't personally received a box from you guys yet, as I live outside of the country, so that's kind of difficult and has been difficult the past couple of years. But looking from the outside in, just the joy and happiness of everyone who's received a Black Needle Society box is like through the roof. And hello, I would love to be a part of that and to be a rep for that. Who wouldn't? So how would I promote your boxes? Well, I mean, really and truly, it would be obviously the spotlight of the video that I'm doing, an unboxing or just a promotion. I mean, spotlight on the box, right? But how would I do it? I mean, really no different than how I do my channel and handle my content. It would just be through trying my best to deliver that happiness, you know? That's a really hard question, but I wouldn't treat it any differently as if it were my box that I'm putting out. I would want to put the exact same amount of effort and joy into spreading it and promoting it to the floss tube universe. Well, and Instagram too. And hello, it's like a multiple Christmas. I mean, to receive a box and to be able to promote it, it's like Christmas, I don't know, multiple times a year. Opening everything and just kind of like showing it off and be like, oh my God, like look at this. So, well, that's just kind of how I am as a person anyway. I'm very animated. So, if that's not what you're looking for and you want some kind of low key, then I don't think it'd be the rep for you. Yeah, it would literally be like, you guys, this is a lifesaver. And if you don't have this, you need this. And if you didn't think you needed it, now you know that you needed it. You needed it like yesterday. And yes, that's really how I am all the time. So originally, I heard of this company through Michelle Bendy. Of course, Michelle Bendy. I mean, the following that Michelle Bendy has and just the values and the effort that she's kind of made into spreading. Again, I know I keep coming back to joy, but that's just kind of how I align things. It's like if I feel happiness and joy during the most negative of times, like 2020. I mean, what more negative than 2020? Or being in the middle of a chaotic move that you guys are not seeing and just pulling up a chair and doing something that you find a little bit of happiness in. I heard about you guys through her first, which led me to that. And then I speak frequently to Athena, Athena X Stitches. I have a younger sister named Athena, so that's kind of where our common thread was. And she's invited me to I don't know how many retreat boxes. And it's always the same thing. It's like, I wish I could, but I live on a stranded island, so I can't get in. But fear not, that literally in less than a week, I will be back to the US of A. And the best part about that is not just like the United States, but receiving mail. Receiving mail and packages for me is gonna be like the biggest high ever. I will never take a post office or a mailbox for granted ever again in my life. So, favorite stitching accessory. These are my tried and true. The Ginger stork scissors. Have to be 3.5 because I'm a baby hand person. And this is like the must-have when stitching. I recently purchased like a Dovo pair of embroidery scissors, but for me, 3.5-inch embroidery scissors is a must when stitching. And then second would have to be Pat Carson's favorite needles in a size 28. And then number 3 would be a non-slip plastic hoop, which I bought at Michael's like forever ago in a pack, and they're still with me today and still provide the best tension in my stitching, and they're like my tried and true. I guess this is the part where you get to meet my non-stitchy essential item. Say hi, Black Needle Society! So this is Gazpacho. He is the other half to my channel. He's a Frenchie. He's 2. And this is my non-essential, well, he's very essential. He's my essential item. He makes an appearance almost every floss tube. He's come a long way. He was very camera shy at first when we first started the channel. He makes lots of gremlin noises. Say hi. He doesn't have any gremlin noises right now. I don't know what we're doing. Let's say hi, Black Needle Society. If you don't pick my mommy as a rep, I'll rep for you. So far, my favorite product or item from the boxes that I have seen from afar, like I said, is definitely the chart from the year 1 Frogworts retreat box. I have never had so much FOMO in my entire life. That chart was executed flawlessly and has definitely made me a 100% buyer into Frogworts from here on out. Even if I don't get picked as a rep, that is a definite box that I will be buying from here on out, and hopefully will get my hands on the chart from year 1 soon. So designer behind that, wow, A++. Flawless. And as far as collabing with any other vendors, I don't know. You all have really done a phenomenal job of collaborating with some really good vendors. I think you guys are already collabed with all of my favorites. Color and Cotton is definitely a favorite of mine. Yeah, sorry. You know, instead of saying who should you collab with, I would say keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I have seen several boxes out there, and the only box that I have literally felt FOMO and have kicked myself for not being a part of is definitely the Frogworts box. But all of the retreat in the box have been phenomenal. And like I said, I don't want to smear or badmouth any other box makers out there because I know how hard it is to put together good content, but I've never really felt like I've missed out by not purchasing a box from other companies. Like I said, as a rep or a possible rep, I definitely would want to rep for a brand or a product that I stand behind 100% and love. And I really feel that I could do that with the Black Needle Society. So even if I'm not chosen, I wish you guys the best of luck in finding your perfect rep. I appreciate you guys taking the time and watching my video, and I'm sure you guys want to say goodbye to the most important star of the show. Bye! Those are the gremlin noises.